Bitcoin has had a very exciting few days in terms of price action, but is the Bitcoin bull market back on? Have we made it out of the worst of the crypto crash? Are we in for a major trend reversal? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing that exact topic as well as sharing some great adoption news. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video to get all of the goods. My name's Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing. So if you do enjoy that topic, like stay up to date with crypto, then quick tap on the thumbs up button to let me and YouTube know that you do like that kind of stuff. Is going to be super awesome. So thank you for taking a quick second to tap on that thumbs up button. By the way, if you're a cryptocurrency trader, you need yourself an account over on Femex. You can long and short a wide variety of the top cryptocurrencies. They got Bitcoin, they got Ethereum, they got Cardano, they got all of your favorites. Use the link down below in the description to start your account and get 10% off of your trading fees and up to $3,600 in trading bonuses. So go ahead and check that out. Now let's go ahead and get straight on into this topic. So Bitcoin has been in a downtrend. This downtrend line here that we have been talking about for a very long time now, it seems, has been in this downtrend since November. We've broken out right here. Boom, look at that. We have broken out of the downtrend. We have passed over our downtrend line here. We even had a nice little retest on the first day and then pushed higher. That makes me very optimistic that we could be seeing a very definitive trend reversal coming in here for Bitcoin. And of course, the entire cryptocurrency market right along with it, because as you guys know, Bitcoin, the markets rise or fall, basically, depending on what old man Bitcoin is doing. And it looks like old man Bitcoin is getting ready for a new breakout. Very exciting times for the market, obviously. Also, this chart here to share with you. So, the RSI for Bitcoin, we have broken our downtrend for this as well. This is something I talked with you about maybe a week ago or so, that we could be looking for this to happen. We were just kind of on the cusp when I was talking about that. Hadn't really had a definitive move by that point. But as you can see here, we had a move up, came back down, actually retested that trend line. Now we're just blasting higher for the RSI. So the relative strength index has broken out of its downtrend very definitively after, of course, coming down and making a major oversold reading. Remember we were talking about that? Oversold readings like this on Bitcoin, they are rare events, and when they do happen, they are great buying opportunities. Historically, this one probably was a fantastic buying opportunity as well. And no, I did not quite nail that bottom. I did not get Bitcoin under $33,000 on this dump. I know some people did, but that was not me. I got around 34K though, so that's a happy zone to have bought a bit of Bitcoin at. But what happened last time when we had this big downtrend that started back here in early 2021, took all the way until mid-year to break? This cycle has been about half as short, by the way. But after we had that last big downtrend and big RSI breakout that came afterwards, guess what we had? We had 130% freaking price rally, including new all-time highs, man. Dude, that's crazy stuff. Are we going to see 130% price rally now? That would be awesome. Who knows? But what is evident is that we have definitely broke out of this downtrend, and that when we've had these RSI downtrends being broken out of previously, they have come right before a major price rally. So that could be what we are looking at right now. Also, Kevin Svensson shared this, that the Heikin Ashi is now green for Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. So you can see many weeks of downtrends on this chart here, with, of course, a green finally being put in. Now that is an indicator of a major trend reversal. It's historically a pretty reliable indicator. So, you know, a bit more of fuel for the fire that we're looking at a major trend reversal here for Bitcoin. We can also see Bitcoin at the time of recording this video anyway was coming right up on the 50-day moving average. Now we have passed over a very key area of price resistance at $42,500. Obviously, we want to see the daily candle closing above that level. And it would be really nice to see us closing above the 50-day moving average. That, to me, would really just signal that, yeah, the market is getting back into a bullish zone here, and we could see the prices pushing higher in a relatively quick period. The last time we crossed over the 50-day moving average after a big downtrend like this, the price went absolutely nuts for a very long time. Will history be repeating here? It's all just a fake out. It's all psyops. Nobody can predict the future. Obviously, we can just look at the indicators, say, well, how has the market performed previously when these indicators have done this? Previously, they performed quite bullishly. Maybe something will come out. Maybe Biden's executive order on crypto is going to be like super bad news bears and we just lose all this stuff. That's always a consideration. So just, keep that stuff in mind. Don't go and ape your life savings into crypto. It is a highly volatile, highly risky market, but here we are. We are looking at a potential big trend reversal. I also want to share this with you. This is a great chart here. So basically, the rational root says, talking about scarcity, illiquid supply is growing near twice as fast as new supply. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. He says this is why we made the 69K all-time high in bear market conditions. They have the 2024 Bitcoin halving coming up. I think no one's ready for what is to come for Bitcoin. This is mind-blowing stuff here. Essentially, what we have right now is every day 1,702 Bitcoin is entering the illiquid supply category. Basically, what that means, Bitcoin being bought, taken off exchanges, going into long-term holding, either by regular people like you and me, by the whales, or by institutional players. Circulating supply of Bitcoin, the new circulating supply of Bitcoin being made every day is around 900 Bitcoin from emissions. So that means we are almost doubling the amount of newly made Bitcoin with the demand for Bitcoin. That's impressive. That's very, very impressive. And then, of course, we have a new Bitcoin halving, which is going to take the daily amount of Bitcoin coming out even lower. Demand within 2 years for Bitcoin is going to be much higher than it is right now. So yeah, buying Bitcoin under 50K feels good. And some adoption news to finish up today's video. So we had two big announcements from credit unions, actually. So the first one is from a $3 billion credit union called Unify Financial, which is launching buy and sell services for their customers. We also had this one, a $7.3 billion credit union allowing members to buy and hold Bitcoin via online banking. So between these two credit unions, $10 billion in total assets. Every single one of these stories that we cover is consequential. It all adds up. It all adds up. And we've covered a lot of these stories over the last year because every single time that you enable a new fiat on-ramp for people to be able to easily buy and sell Bitcoin via a service that they're already using, it's massive. These people now for, Idaho Central Credit Union, they no longer have to go and get, a Coinbase account. They don't have to go and buy a Bitcoin ETF product or any of this kind of stuff. They can just go right down to the bank that they've been using their entire lives, and buy some Bitcoin. That's game-changing stuff. That allows so much money to come into the market. And look, even if like 1% of this particular credit union's, total assets come into Bitcoin, may not seem like very much of itself. But when you start to account for dozens, hundreds of banks and credit unions doing this, you start to get an idea of the picture being created here. Final story for today. Superfood chain Everbowl adopts the Bitcoin standards. The California-based food chain said inflation and eroding purchasing power of fiat currencies prompted the switch to Bitcoin. So they're going to run their business on the Bitcoin standard, converting all of its cash reserves over into Bitcoin. Obviously, not the biggest company in the world. But again, this is one of those situations. We've covered lots of small companies out there that have made the switch. And maybe they haven't taken all their cash reserves and put it into Bitcoin. Maybe they've taken a percentage of their cash reserves and put it into Bitcoin. But we see this happening more and more all of the time, where companies are coming in saying, holy cow, inflation, the purchasing power of the dollar, all this stuff is weighing heavy on us, and we're just a small company. You know, wait until the Facebooks and the Apples sit down and realize, like, holy cow, we lost, billions of dollars last year to the eroding purchasing power of the dollar. Why have we not bought Bitcoin? Like, serious question. Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, what are you guys doing? What are you waiting for? Buy some freaking Bitcoin already. These guys are sitting on tens of billions to hundreds of billions of dollars in cash. We have little companies like this front running those bigger companies. And it may not be a lot of money, but every little company that starts adopting Bitcoin as a way to hold their cash reserves adds up, and we're getting more and more of them all of the time. Again, big picture stuff, right? Keep an eye on the prize and what is actually happening out here in the world. Anyway, just my 2 Satoshis for the day. You will let me know what you think about all of this stuff. And if we are, of course, seeing a real trend reversal, maybe it's just a fake out for Bitcoin, down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.